Hello everybody, Namaste, I'm Paul, this is Satnam Yoga channel and welcome to today 9 of our Equilibrium challenge or journey through the chakras. We've done Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, and now we've worked our way up to Vishuddha chakra or the throat chakra. The symbolization or the color of this chakra is a light blue, so throughout this practice please feel free to imagine this light blue swirling vortex of energy in the throat center. This chakra is also the representation of expression, communication openly and honestly, and being creative with your words, and just being open in general and being able to communicate with people in a free, open, courageous, creative way. Now, if we're out of balance in Vishuddha chakra, for example, it might be that we find it hard to speak or communicate with people effectively, causing further problems. It could be that we start to tell little pot pies or lies. And so these things can start creeping in. It's really easy to tell when we're out of balance in Vishuddha chakra. Also from a physical perspective, as with every other chakra, we can start having physical ailments, i.e. a sore throat. It could be that we have neck pain. It could also be that the thyroid gland or parathyroid gland becomes out of balance and doesn't function properly. So there's all these different elements to take into consideration. Anyway, with that being said, let's get on with the practice. So I invite you to sit in a comfortable seated position. You can have the hands on the knees, in the lap, wherever you wish. Let's just sit, close the eyes, and just start to ground down into this time, into this present moment. Taking a few moments to settle in. Notice the position of the spine. Are we slouching or are we sat up nice and straight, lengthening the spine as much as possible, pressing down through the sitting bones and lifting up through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Softly being aware of the breath. Just know that you have nowhere else to be apart from exactly where you are right now. Let's bring the hands to prayer in front of our center and just rub the hands gently, creating that heat within the body, between the hands, as we start to awaken the nervous system. And then finding stillness and pressing the thumbs into the heart center, continue to sit nice and tall. And we'll start this practice with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll sing it through 3 times. If you wish to join, please do, but if not, it's perfectly fine. Let's exhale completely and inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Just take a moment to feel into the subtle vibrations of the mantra, recognizing and bowing down to that inner wisdom and guru that lies within. Relaxing the hands down onto the knees. Let's connect with the breath. We'll inhale deeply through the nose, then release through the mouth. Inhale, then release through the mouth. This time inhale and suspend the breath. Hold, relax the body and mind. And release. Beautiful. Just feel into the systems of the body. Feel into the physical body. Just notice any sensations, any differences within the body, just from those 3 deep breaths. Breathing deeply into the body with awareness, with focus, with concentration. Notice any differences within the body. Be the observer of the mind. Softly coming back, I invite you to open the eyes. We're going to start the practice by doing neck rolls. So if you do have any problems with the neck, if you experience any pain throughout the practice, really stop. You never want to feel pain in yoga. But if you've had any neck injuries or you feel uncomfortable doing the neck rolls, you can start nice and slow and make the circles bigger as the neck starts to warm up, as you get more confidence with the physical body. So start nice and slow and build up. So we're going to softly lower the chin down towards the chest. We're going to do 1 minute in one direction and 1 minute in the other direction. Softly close the eyes. Bring the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhati Mudra. Now we're going to inhale and bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And back and round. Right ear to right shoulder, and exhale as the chin comes down to the chest. Inhale back and round. And exhale as the chin comes down to the chest. And of course you can breathe any way that feels comfortable for you. You can go with a natural rhythm of breath, or you can incorporate the breath as we start to open the throat, massaging the lymphatic system, massaging the throat, really opening and closing, and gentle massage of the sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. And as the chin comes down to the chest, just find stillness and softly change into the opposite direction, massaging the thyroid gland and the parathyroid gland. Warming the neck, the spine, bringing that mobility and flexibility into the neck. As the chin comes down to the chest, find stillness, lift the crown of the head towards the sky, inhale deeply through the nose. Hold the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha, lifting the pelvic floor, contracting the genitals and the anus, and imagine this energy coming up the spine as we lock it in, up to Vishuddha Chakra and this swirling vortex of energy, light blue in colour, in the centre of the throat. Keep the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhati Mudra. And softly release the breath through the mouth, release Mula Bandha, relax the shoulders. Continue to imagine this swirling light blue vortex in the centre of the throat, Vishuddha Chakra. Let's inhale deeply through the nose together. And exhale through the mouth. And as you sigh it out, feel that vibration in the throat as we start to cleanse and clear and purify the nadis in the area of the throat. Softly coming back, I invite you to open the eyes. We're going to move on to the second Kriya. We'll have the hands on the knees. We're going to inhale the shoulders up and exhale, just let the shoulders relax and come back down. So something like this. We'll be doing this for 1 minute. And again, start nice and slow, but as you feel comfortable, as you feel the shoulders starting to warm, go a little bit faster. At the end, we'll lift the shoulders, tuck the chin down into Jalandhara Bandha, hold the breath and squeeze Mula Bandha, and imagine this energy coming up from Muladhara Chakra in the perineum, the pelvic floor, all the way up to Vishuddha Chakra. And we're going to lock the energy in as we draw the chin down to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. So let's sit nice and tall. Close the eyes, draw the eyes up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhati Mudra. And let's start the practice. Inhale the shoulders up, tuck the chin down to the chest, squeeze Mula Bandha. Imagine this energy coming up the spine into the throat center as we trap that energy in with the Jalandhara Bandha as we tuck the chin into the chest. Keeping the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhavi Mudra, drawing that energy up, up, up. Lifting the chin, releasing the breath through the mouth, relaxing Mula Bandha, relaxing the shoulders down. And just relax the jaw, completely relax the jaw and the tongue. Be aware of any sensations in the area of the throat, the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the tongue, the teeth. And imagine this swirling light blue vortex of energy in the throat center as we bring balance and energy and equilibrium up into Jalandhara Bandha, into Vishuddha Chakra, as we draw the masculine and feminine energies up the Sushumna Nadi. Let's inhale deeply and open the mouth and release. Again, feeling that vibration in the throat, keeping the eyes closed, the tension inside for a few moments. Notice those subtle vibrations in the throat as we release the breath. And softly open the eyes, coming back. We're going to place the fingers on the front of the shoulders and the thumbs on the back of the shoulders, opening the chest nice and wide, slightly lifting the chin. We're going to inhale left and exhale right. I'll give a quick demonstration. We're going to be turning the head as well because we're really working with Vishuddha Chakra. Again, have the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhavi Mudra. Inhale left, exhale right. Keep the arms nice and lifted. Keep the chest open, slightly lifting the chin to create this space in Vishuddha Chakra. And start nice and slow, and again build the rhythm. We'll be doing this for 1 minute. So bring the fronts of the fingertips to the front of the shoulders, the thumbs to the back, open the chest nice and wide, slightly lift the chin, bring the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhavi Mudra, and we'll start the practice. Inhale left, exhale right. Really starting to feel that heat being created in the throat center as we warm in and moving the neck and the throat, bringing balance into Vishuddha Chakra. Coming to the center, inhale deeply, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, softly lower the chin down to the chest, Jalandhara Bandha, and draw that energy up from Muladhara Chakra and Mula Bandha all the way up the spine into Vishuddha Chakra and Jalandhara Bandha. Imagine that swirling light blue vortex of energy. Squeeze, 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 and exhale, release, lift the chin. Relax the arms down, put the hands on the knees, release Mula Bandha, and just take a few moments to feel into the throat center. Knowing that you have the confidence and the balance within Vishuddha Chakra to communicate freely and openly and honestly, and to speak with passion and creativity as we cleanse and purify the nadis to awaken and arouse Vishuddha Chakra. Let's inhale deeply through the nose and suspend the breath. Relax the body, relax the mind. Keep the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhati Mudra. And release. Softly coming back. I invite you to open the eyes. You can stay seated while I give a quick demonstration of the next Kriya. We're going to come to laying down on the mat on his backs. We're going to bring the heels up towards the sitting bones. And we're going to interlace the fingers like this underneath the sitting bones. We're going to raise the sitting bones up slightly. We're going to come into bridge pose, drawing the shoulder blades together and really pulling the navel up towards the sky and the hips up towards the sky, tucking the chin into the chest, into that Jalandhara Bandha. We're going to do the breath of fire, the rapid inhale and exhale through the nose for 1 minute, pumping Manipura chakra as much as we can, and that navel, and with every pump imagine that energy coming up from Manipura chakra up into Vishuddha chakra as we tuck the chin down into that Jalandhara Bandha, that lock, to lock the energy into Vishuddha. So let's come down onto the mat, heels up towards the sitting bones, start to raise the hips, interlace the fingers, walk the shoulder blades together, draw the hips up towards the sky, close the eyes, attention up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhati Mudra, draw the chin down to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha, and let's start the breath of fire. Really imagine with each pump of the breath, with the breath of fire, that energy coming up from Manipura chakra, up into Vishuddha chakra as we lock the throat in with Jalandhara Bandha, locking that energy in, bringing that balance and drawing that energy up. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, and draw that energy up the spine, up through Manipura chakra, up into Vishuddha chakra, as we tuck the chin into the chest. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing, beautiful, and release. Release the fingers, release the shoulder blades, bring the hips and the pelvis back down towards the mat. And if you want, you can spread the legs or lengthen the legs out. We'll just stay here for 2 minutes or a few moments, not 2 minutes. And just really feel into the body. Feel that heat starting to be created within the body as we purify and cleanse and detoxify the systems, bringing balance into the physical aspects of the body. The lymphatic system, the nervous system, the immune system, the cardiovascular system, and then into the more subtler energies of the body. The Pingala, which is the masculine energy, the Ida, which is the feminine energy, the Sushumna Nadi, which runs up the central nervous system. With your next exhale, draw the knees into the chest. And as you inhale, rock yourself into a comfortable seated position. We're going on to our last Kriya now. So you know we've been practicing the breath of fire. We've had the hands or the arms nice and straight, the hands on the knees. And with that rapid inhale and exhale, pumping the navel. What we're going to move on from that now into what we call the ego eradicator. So really strong, powerful Kriya. So it's the same breath, And the same action with the navel. It's just that we have the arms up at around about 60 degrees. We pull the fingers in towards the pads on the hands, and we have the thumbs pointed up towards the sky. We have the gaze of the eyes up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhari Mudra, and we do the breath of fire. We'll be doing that for 1 minute. At the end, we'll inhale, bring the thumbs together, point the fingers up into the sky, and imagine this energy coming all the way up from Muladhara Chakra up into Vishuddha and beyond. Really focusing the energy into Vishuddha Chakra and this light swirling blue vortex of energy. So let's sit in a comfortable seated position. Bring the fingers out and then draw the fingers into the pads, point the thumbs, arms at 60 degrees. Bring the gaze up to Ajna Chakra. And let's start the practice. And again, with each pump of the breath, imagine this energy coming up from Muladhara all the way up to Vishuddha, bringing balance, purification and cleansing into the throat center. Inhale, bring the thumbs together, point the fingers up towards the sky, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, lifting the pelvic floor. Imagine the energy coming up the spine, up into Vishuddha Chakra. That swirling blue vortex of energy, up and beyond. Bring the gaze up to Ajna Chakra in Shambhari Mudra. Hold, squeeze, and release, relax the arms down, nice and slowly. Cleansing and cleaning the aura as we bring the palms down towards Mother Earth, pressing the palms into Mother Earth, sitting nice and tall, slightly lifting the chin. Keep your attention on Vishuddha Chakra, that swirling blue vortex of energy. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue, notice any sensations. Imagine communicating with love and compassion, creativity, empathy, joy and happiness and truth as you go throughout the rest of your day. As we cleanse, clear, clean, open Vishuddha Chakra. Keeping the eyes closed, attention inside, bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart center. Let's softly rub the hands together, creating that heat in between the hands, and bring the hands to the face and up towards the crown of the head, and then down past the ears, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the abdomen, onto the thighs, down past the knees, onto the shins, into the groin, where we bring the hands back together and up towards the heart center. Eyes closed, attention inside. We'll finish this practice with a Satnam. If you wish to join, please do. But if not, that's perfectly fine. Let's exhale all the air out of the body. And inhale to chant. Softly bowing the head down to Mother Earth, asking for self-peace, world peace and universal peace. Sitting here in blissful appreciation of this day, of this life, of this moment. Inhale softly, lift the crown of the head towards the sky. And exhale, relax the hands down onto the knees and gently open the eyes. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Make sure you do your Shavasana or the meditation or both. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 10. Let's keep on cleansing, purifying, detoxifying, and bringing equilibrium into the physical and the more subtle aspects of our body and non-physical bodies. Thank you and Namaste.